Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid, and yeah, we're just in the old glass house that we built on stream. I've just finished getting a bit more illumination in here. I've got a little door here and just finished off this corridor off camera, because yeah, it's, you know, quite tedious, shall we say. And I just need to grab these out of the way. We obviously still need to do a fair bit of work out here, but what was requested on the stream last night was to have a look at an auto what the hell am I trying to say here? I have no idea. An auto living wood and living rock facility. In fact, I'm going to keep that chest out because I may need that. Just tidy up the old EMC, and I'll keep the crafting bench because I may need that. What I will need, however, actually no, I think I've made some. So let me go and just have a quick peek down here. So I've also stocked up, I've made a few minor tweaks to the Kakimurus gen system. So basically I've stuck a barrel in there that will basically allow the cakes, when this is, I can fill this up, that will take what, 9, 18, 27 cakes. I can stick another 64 cakes in there, and this will obviously run. This has been running for a little while now, and you can see we've almost got a half pull, so we're doing pretty good. Right, so let me just get rid of that salt. This stuff is a pain. Oh, these wheels, by the way, Birch gave me. He's got duplicates. As it happens, I haven't actually... Oh, and the Pinkinator. I haven't actually crafted any Terra Steel armor, so whether they will get used or not is another thing. But it's the gift thought that counts with any gift, not the usefulness of the thought. So, what do I actually need for this build? I'm going to need several things. For one thing, I'm going to need some pistons, and thankfully I have now added... Oh, did we add a EMC in that already, even with all that cake in it? Yeah, all that cake. There was like one. Let me just stick a iron in. That should bring us up to piston, I think. Yes, there's our third. So I need 3 pistons. Alright. And we're going to convert those into force relays. We are going to need redstone mana spreaders, we're going to need bore lens, we're going to need a warp lens, we're going to need a potency lens, we are going to need mana prisms, and all sorts of good stuff. So let me see what we need and what's involved. Now I'm trying to remember where the prism is. I think it's mana prism. There we go. So the mana prism, we need prismarine, spectral platform, glass. Prismarine we get by chucking quartz into a catalyst. So we should be able to do that. We probably haven't got... Maybe we may have enough. No, I didn't think we would. I'm going to need a fair bit of stuff. So let's go with a diamond for the. So we need 1, 2 of those. So we can get that in, and that needs to go into the catalyst one, which is here. So that'll give us the 2 prismarine, and the other thing we needed was a spectral platform, which was we need living wood and pixie dust. Now I think I'm alright for all of that except for living wood. Yeah. Not living wood, dream wood. I don't have a huge amount of living wood right now, but 3, 4, 5. If I do 6 is probably enough, and we can get the old hoofer going. Right, come on, elves, do your thing. Oops. Why did you not want that one then? What was the matter with my first offering you? They've just been picky. That's what been. So that should, yeah, be kept fully stocked and doing its thing. So, okay, we need to work out how we're going to make this spectral platform. And so while now this, obviously I did do a auto living wood, living rock system on my previous flower power let's play, but so I need 2 dream wood, and then we need framed and patterned. Yeah, it would be nice if you told me how to make that though. Let's have a look. Stairs. Let's try glimmering planks. I wonder, is it planks we use and then we go patterned is like that and framed is like that. Okay, that we can do then. So we need 1 of those. If I do 2 of those, we'll get there eventually. There's quite a few things going to this. This is going to be slightly easier because we haven't got the thing. Let me just think. So it's framed on the thing, patterned, that, and 1 of those. 1 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 spectral platforms. The rest of that can just go in there for now. And then we used, was it that? Oh, and glass, that's right. Can't forget the glass. Let me take those, put that back. And I think it was just box standard glass, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't. Let's have a look. Glass, prismarine shard, spectral platform. Glass, prismarine shard, spectral platform. Interesting. Have we got... Well, we can't have a recipe clash because that would actually make no sense whatsoever to have a recipe clash. Nothing else in Britannia you would expect to have a recipe clash. That is weird. Well, we got those. It's just the prismarine shards we need. Let's try that again. If not, I'll have to... I mean, we know we've got the stuff. That is in itself not a problem. I need to do this over here again, don't I? Now... Aha! It's there. We do have it. Yep. Oh, it's so difficult to see. But yeah, we do have it. Okay. Good. Let me put that away for now then. So we got that. We need... I think I've got somewhere about. I think they're over there, some things. So we need the lenses. Let me look at those first, because those are... We'll get there eventually. NEI is really slow, and I don't know why. Lens. So we are going to need a warp lens. That is a lens and pixie dust. Easy. We need a bore lens, which is a rune of greed. That's 2 mana diamonds. Rune of water, rune of spring. Rune of spring is that, so we can get that fairly straightforward. And a potency is dead easy. It's that and a rune of fire. So let me get those together. Is there anything else I'm desperately... I probably want an hourglass. And I probably want another hopper hock. Probably. And I definitely want to take some mana glass if I've got any kicking around. I thought I had. Maybe it's over there. So let me start pulling stuff together and I will be right back. Okay, I think I've got the majority of I don't know why it says stopped when I've started, but there you go. I think I've got the majority of the stuff, so we're going to use this area to put our automated mana gen, living wood and living rock generation in. And I am going to set this down a little bit, just because we can. And I know you should never dig straight down, but if we come out and just take this space out, maybe that much for now. Oh, I definitely. Oh, I know what I do need, and I haven't got. I'll grab that in a mo. And yeah, we'll just change back to Silk Touch and take out that, and then we'll. Oops, too much. So this can be like kind of a discrete area. I just want to do it away from the main Botania dome because I've got too many flowers interacting with each other down there. There's not really enough space. And obviously I'd rather not have things. Now I'm not worried about the look and feel of this underground area as per se, so we'll grab that lot now. So this is your oh god, what am I doing? This is your 3x3 here. So what we're going to have is we're going to have at this side 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to have 3 force relays, and you're going to have one there, and we'll stick one here for want of a better place. Doesn't really matter at the moment. So what should happen, if I remember rightly, is you bind up. No, that shouldn't happen. What is going wrong here? Okay. To that, so that's the direction. That to that. That to that. I think that should be working. I wonder whether you can see that with the old Manasseh monocle. Let's see, shall we? No, you can't. All right, no worries. We can play with that later, should we need to. Now I do need to get this lot out of the area. I need to get a unique block in there. Not dirt, obviously. But we're going to need a dirt there for our daisy. Now I need another unique. I've got purple. Let's just go with stained clay. I think hardened clay. That kind of works okay. I will need to give it some EMC, which that will give me 9 hardened clay, because hardened clay is exactly the same cost as iron. That's good. And I need to go and get the oh god, this NEI. Come on, catch me up. There we go. Ran, is it the Ran? Yeah, Ran and cut. I need one of these beasties again. Don't think it was anything. Rune of Earth, bunch of stuff. Get that thrown together and I will be back with you in a mo. Alright, so we are going to place our ordinary stained clay down here, and then we are probably going to need a little bit of space this way. I forgot cobweb again as well. I'm just, you know what it's like, you sit there going, right, I've got everything. Ah crap, I haven't. cobweb I can get in a moment. So we're going to have pretty much exactly the same setup down here, but we're using ender chests again. So the same thing we use for things. I've changed this round, so this is purple, purple, red. Now is that going to be, I need a living crate still, which will go, this is not going to be low enough down, is it? But if the Rannon Carpus is here, and then we've got space there, and then, yeah, that'll work. Let's say this is out of sight, out of mind kind of building, so it is not the end of the world if it don't look quite as pretty as we might like. Right, so then we're going to have a stained clay here. That's going to be blank there, so we're going to have a dirt there, Rannon Carpus there. We've got a hopper hock here, which we'll come to in a moment. Now, if I were just to throw one of those down, yep, that's fine. Also fine. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to have our redstone mana spreader over. We also need, right, where are you? You are here, mana prism. So this is the great invisible mana prism. There's our mana prism, and we are going to have our redstone mana spreader just there. We're going to have a mana pool here, and we are going to bind you to that. No, we're not. We're going to bind you to that, and then we're going to bind you. Oh crap. Right, let's try this again, shall we? So you went here. That's right, I think. Redstone mana spreader, that's fine. And we need to combine, well, first thing we need to do is make our bore lens. And then we need to take our bore lens and our warp lens, and it's important it's bore warp, with a thing to make a composite lens, and that is going to go on there. So any burst that pass through that will get those properties, but it's not powerful enough, so we need to stick this potency lens on there. And then finally we need to give this some juice. You are in the wrong mode, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. We'll just let it take nearly a half pull. This doesn't use a lot, so this is going to be a man. I'm not using any flowers around the area to top this up. I'm just going to literally let it run itself for a while. It doesn't use a vast amount of mana. That gives it a little bit just to... Have I got anything that actually needs it? No, it doesn't matter. Now the other thing, I don't think I've got any wood around here, so I've got nothing to make a lever with, have I? No, of course not. Right, let me go and sort that out. And we can just test that I've got the bore set up correctly. I don't think I've actually even learned to lever. I haven't, so we need a stick. And we need a cobble. And you know what, I'm going to learn lever just to save me hassle in the future. The more things this knows, the less things you have to craft, and then when you want something quickly and you go, oh crap, it doesn't know that, you're into a whole world of having to craft things again, which things, while I'm at it, I also need that cobweb, don't I? Oh, it's not got enough juice. Lever. Let's just give it some of that as well. I could just do with some glass. It doesn't need to be fancy glass, so we'll just take that. Ah, almost left without the cobweb. Cobweb, just one of those, and we'll take the rest back. Right, with a bit of luck, you know me and luck. With a bit of luck, we shouldn't be far off. Oh, what's happening? Ah, a bit of lag. Right, so if I've done this correctly, oh, doesn't matter about that. That's acceptable. Error, an acceptable margin for error. That is pointing correctly. You'll notice the items appear here and not over there, which is important. Right, so over here we've got. I say it doesn't actually even have to be glass. We've got glass, glass, cobweb, glass. Then we'll have an open. That's. I suppose. Yeah, that might actually work in our favour. I do need that open crate though. I don't think I made one of those. No. Let's go and quickly sort that out. That's pretty straightforward stuff. It's just living wood planks, which I've only got 3 left of, but one more living wood will give us 7, and 7 will give us our open crate. Perfect. And yeah, we're getting there steadily. And obviously we'll tidy this, will make it all purdy and stuff, but that's going to go there. Now if I take you out of the mix, because I'm going to need to load this system from time to time, and then place our ender chest there, then we can load this system without having to drop through into the underside of this, and we can block that off just so it, you know, it doesn't look too ugly. I can cover that with something, trapdoor, whatever it may be. So that's the dropping mechanism, or it should be. Now the other thing we need is the pickup mechanism. I'm going to need some item frames as well, aren't I? Yes, I am. Let me grab a couple of item frames. I'll be right back. I'm conscious I don't want to be just running around backwards and forwards, so I'll see. Alright, so we've got all sorts of stuff. We've got this going. I've got my item frames. I've also picked up these. And what we're going to do here is probably just come over this way a bit, and we're going to take you out of the mix, in the mix here, out of the mix, not in the mix. Pop you down, and we are going to stick down our hopper hock, and the hopper hock is going to go. Oops. Botanical slate, anybody? Yeah. We'll get ourselves in here. So the hopper hock is going to have this chest next to it, and the chest is going to be keyed to pick up only living rock and living wood. So the last thing we need then, and I don't know whether I can do this now with that chest there, I might need to relocate that. We're going to need you and 2 soul sand. Now will you go there? Oh, you will. And we are going to bum 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 bum. All right. Fine. Do it the hard way then. I'm not averse to the hard way when necessary. Yeah, I don't want that to connect up, that redstone to connect up to the hopper hock. That's the only issue down there. Now we could put this into another ender chest, and I may do that and then have it down there where we can just access it. In fact, let us do that. But what I would like to do is just check this thing with these two. Now, soul sand puts a minute on each. What I could really do with, and I bet I haven't got any up here, is a sand. No, I haven't. But that should connect through. It should send a redstone burst, so I think we're okay. Let me go and grab. I need to go down here anyway. Let's stick ender chests in. So all of the living rock and living wood that is made is accessible down here. That kind of makes sense, I think. I'll also just drop off our accidental botanical slates there, because they will come in handy too. So ender chests are fairly cheap. A couple of diamonds should get us 2 of those. 1, 2. And I will go with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we'll go with blue. No, we'll go with red again, but we'll change the order of our chest usage. So we're going to start off with the red, there and there. Well, definitely no one's got that combination. And then so that should be fine. We can place one of those here. That's our living rock teleportation sorted. And obviously I could get one more with this combination and put it up here and block that off. That's another thing which of course I could do, and I probably will do, but not right now. Let's just get this tested out, shall we? And we'll just give you a little bit of stone. You want to have a filter of living wood, living rock and living wood. And now the only problem here is going to be timing this so it breaks them correctly. That is an interesting problem. I suppose it doesn't really matter once they're flowing. Let me just stick those in and see whether we're even barking closely up the right tree here. Because I'm not seeing you placing any blocks yet, which is not good. Why you no place blocks? Tell you what. Oh, bugger. Stand too close to that and it will pick all the rock up. Oh no, no. Harden clay first. Then dirt. Then you. Oh, now it's off. It's also paired to the mana pool as well, which is good. So they should be picking those up quite happily. Or maybe not. So presumably going to have a think about it. And this is why I want a 2-minute delay, because it does take a while. It's taking a long while actually. Why are you not picking those up this time round? Interesting. This one's not working. Why? Works with a cake. Why are you not working here then? You know what you're on. You've got the hardened clay. There's nothing obstructing you doing this. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let me have a look at this and I'll be back in. Okay, I think I may have it. Let me just check I am recording. I am. This looks ugly as sin. I have tried every which way. The problem I had is I needed to lock the hopper when I want the Ranun Carpus to pick the stone up. So I have resorted back to a good old etho clock. 150 items in there, which is 2 minutes worth of clock time. This will basically tick back and forwards. When this ticks, it will fire. When it fires a redstone signal, it will fire the redstone mana spreader. It will unlock that, so the stone will start flowing into here out of this hopper. This hopper is locked, so it will stop dropping until, not allow those to drop until it goes, and within 2 minutes this stuff should all change over and everything goes. Now this redstone wiring is a mess. I'm sure without a doubt there is a better way to do this. But I have never ever claimed to be a redstone genius, and you can see why I've never claimed to be a redstone genius, but it gets the job done. So that changes. We should see this is about to tip over in, that needs to go to 22. This clock will go over. Okay, we're almost there. It will fire off. Now I'm sure there's a way we should be able to do it with this hovering hourglass. I was looking at T flip-flops as an option, but that doesn't seem to immediately start picking up. So yeah, eventually kicks in, does its job. So it works. It's ugly as sin down there, but that doesn't matter because our access is going to be up here. We're also going to make this look pretty. I'm going to run off and do that very quickly now, but basically what we're going to do is I'm going to borrow this from Bert, a little bit of a design for Birch really. We're going to have a glass SERPs ceiling, and if I just make sure, yep, F7, we are good. I'll probably edge this in sandstone, I think. Let me go and sort some of that out. Oh, we'll stick some more living rock in there just to keep that ticking. Some rock, not living rock. So let me just tidy this up a little bit, make it look pretty from the top. I'm not really too worried about the overall mechanic, the overall perfectness of the mechanics. I will be brutally honest. It's let me take that out. I don't want to put that in yet. Sandstone, yes. We'll stick you in. We'll get more sandstone. You can never have too much. So yeah, I'm just going to tidy that up. We'll wrap up that episode. Apologies that this has not gone quite as smoothly as I would have liked, but well, like I say, I am no redstone genius. I'm more of what I would define a redstone half-wit, if I was going to be brutally honest. But I can find my way around it. I can get this. I mean, this has been my go-to design for a clock ever since I first saw it. It's just such a perfectly simple design that I really can't see the point in trying to improve it, to be honest. I am going to keep this clean and simple again, I think. So, yeah, I'll get this done. Be back with you in a moment. And the world should be, if not a perfect redstone place, it should at least be a happy redstone place. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay. Yeah, well, that's it. It's working. I've stuck there's a little bit of dirt managed to get into the system somehow. Doesn't matter. That does its job. And eventually it'll flip over. Now over here I've also added some wood into the mix, so I'm going to just make sure. I mean, there's no reason why it won't work for wood, but let's see. And it doesn't matter, you can put complete random mixing and it'll just do its thing. Now the only other thing we are going to need is probably an access down over here, which I'll do the same thing with the carpenter's hatch. Yep, there we go, get some wood down. And yeah, that's all working. And if we head over to the Botania area, the products of our labour should be appearing in the ender chest, the linked ender chest over here. So, yeah, almost a stack. Well, if we take this lot out, it will be a stack, because, you know, it's over there now. Keiki appears to have run out, and we are got 3/4 from, I don't know how many cakes actually. It's very difficult to tell because of the fact they don't stack. But yeah, so I think next episode, I think we're about done or wrapped up on this one. The next episode I want to do a bit of building now. Birch, or Paul, has asked me to do a little teeny bit of building in his base for him. And it is actually a teeny room, it's not a massive room, but I also want to make a concerted effort to get down here and start getting my Thorncraft area done, which is well, it's going to be interesting. Let me just find if I can find the right one. Movement, light, there we go. It's the light talisman, I think we want. Let me do the oh man, I'm in feather touch mode. Yeah, so at the moment we've got ourselves out to here. Now I don't know whether I want to come further out. I mean, we have got deeper terrain down, deeper stuff down here, so you can let me know what you think about that. Or whether I want to be down at this level. I mean, that's still what? And coming out in here, let me just have a look. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks below the surface. And that may be, I don't mind if it breaks the surface a little bit, that's not a problem. But yeah, whether we want it that close or whether I'd prefer, I could do something that close and then actually go further out to do something else, for example. You know, the world is the mollusk of our choice. So yeah, but you know, it's a shame with those talismans that they kind of work. You could one or the other. So you are either a water breathing talisman or a view underwater talisman, and yeah. So yeah, I think that's the plan for the next episode. I may try and tackle Birch's little build as well, just to break the things. We can have a look at his base, because he's dropped me off a recall stone for there now. So, but yeah, oh, there we go. It's definitely working for living wood, and any moment it'll go and break those. Anyway, I've gone over time, definitely. This flummoxed me a little bit too much. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.